Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. This video, I went and picked up a new Bing Bang from my favorite spot, Tolliver's. So, long story short, about a month ago, I saw it on the shelf. Every time I go in there, that's the first thing that I do. I go up all the aisles, see if I see anything new. And if I don't see anything new or interesting that I want to pick up, I ask them. Anything new or interesting, get traded in. Well, about a month ago, I saw this on the shelf that I'm fixing to show you and couldn't get it off my mind. Kept thinking about it. Making these videos costs a whole lot of moolahs, and I was like, I've been spending a fortune on the Bing Bangs recently. I'm gonna have some self-control and not pick it up. Well, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks go by. I went in there yesterday and I picked this up. And to pick it up, help pay the bill, I traded 2 of my Bing Bangs off, and they're good ones. I'll roll in the video right here. Long story short too, if these would float your boat, you know where they're at. I traded them into Tolliver's. But this one right here is my 300 Win Mag. Both of these, the black one is 300 Win Mag, the Woodstock one is 300 PRC. Both of these are Howa 1500s. That 300 PRC has a special fancy fish scale engraved stock. That's a Boyd stock that I had special ordered for that. And then that one, the 300 PRC, I've got a video where I get 0.3 inch groups with that one with the 205 grain burgers. Good squeeze there. Burger 205s, right there. Cold barrel, 0.36 inch group out of a 300 PRC. That's great, guys. So definitely go check that out. That's a slick 300 PRC, gets great groups. Videos up of ammo testing that thing. Then the 300 Win Mag, that is a Howa 1500 that I took my mule deer with at 430 yards last year.
430, facing straight away. Let him turn. I'm on him. Yep. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. He's going down with that one. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. He's going down with that one.
So, like I said, I traded those 2 really nice ones. They're Howa 1500s. I don't ever remember having a Howa 1500 that wouldn't group really good. So, like I said, they're at Tolliver's. But, yeah. Always something cool and new to see at Tolliver's. But, like I said, big shout out to my friends and my buddies there at Tolliver's. Great people. I've been all over the place. #1 shop in the USA. And if you go in there, you would know what I'm saying. Good people, tons of inventory. If it happens to chance something they don't have, they can just about get anything. Anytime I've said, I bet you can't get this, they, yes we can. But shout out to Tolliver's. But this is something, I have never seen one in my life. The box is white. This is brand new. Never seen one in my life. Never heard of it. This is a Ruger M77. You guys have watched the show. I recently traded in my Ruger M77 Hawkeye in 25-06 to Tolliver's. I don't think they make those anymore. And a bunch of y'all were chewing me out for getting rid of that one. Well, I did all I was going to do with it. And, well, I got another M77. This one is the M77 44. Some of y'all old timers might know about this one. Every once in a while, they do kind of a limited run of these. They don't mass produce these. They're hard to find. I never seen one in my life. This one right now, Ruger themselves said it's made in limited quantities. There's a stainless steel version And then there's a Woodstock and blued version. The Woodstock they're not even making right now. This is the stainless version. Oh, check it out. A couple cool things I gotta show you about this. First, I gotta get the bolt and rings out of the box. Then we're gonna trash the box. But another cool thing about this, I was getting ready to get some rings at Tolliver's. They have M77 rings. But since it's new, it came with rings, so that's pretty nifty. But let me show you right here. Where does it say it? Ruger 7744. I don't know if the lighting's gonna work here. You can kind of see it right there. Ruger 7744. You might say 7744. What in the world is that? This is a Ruger M77. Is it a Hawkeye? It doesn't say Hawkeye on the side. Let me look at the box. Sometimes the sticker on the end of the box will say a little more. Model Ruger 7744. I don't think they call this one a Hawkeye. Anyways, they make these in limited runs, and it flings 44 mag. Rubber butt pad. The stainless version comes with this synthetic composite stock, whatever you want to say. It's got some cool knurling there. I haven't tried the trigger on this. I'm curious of that. But if you've never seen the M77s, they have this funky rail system on there. But luckily, it came with two of these. And sometimes they're offset. My 25-06 was like a number 3 and a number 4 or something. This came with two number 5. So apparently for the M7744, they're both number 5s. First trip to the range though, I'm going to put those in a safe space before I lose them. But first trip to the range, check this out. I'm just going to use the iron sights. So there's the rear, and it does flip down. Almost like what do they call those, buckhorn sights or whatever that you see on a lot of lever actions. And then it has the front, which is a little brass bar, and then the front sight is in a dovetail, so if we need to smack it a little side to side. The one thing that really pushed me over the edge of picking this up, threaded barrel. I know some of y'all just rolled your eyes in the back of your head. Oh, why you gotta put a suppressor on everything? I'm telling you, if you ever get a suppressor, it'll change your life. I was that guy for many years who was a hater on suppressors until I finally got one. And now I'm not a hater on suppressors anymore, but I get it. But I was that guy. Cool thing about this, it's super light. I read somebody said it was 5 pounds. That feels less than 5 pounds to me. I would say that's like 4 pounds. Super, super light. Swivel stud here. Ruger emblem there. Another swivel stud here. But yeah, first trip to the range. I'm just going to be using the iron sights and slapping some steel. Let's see what this trigger is like. I'm imagining it to be heavy. I need to clean this room here because I cannot find my trigger gauge. That's not it. That's not it either. And I got a bunch of triggers I need to test. Let me do it like for real. It's a good trigger. M77s are not cheapies. I like the way it breaks. That's probably 3 pounds something out of the box, but these have rotary magazines. I might as well show you. These are known for not being able to get out very easy, but push the button and then I'm going to push it out the top. But a rotary magazine like a 1022. Just seeing this, you might even think it's a 1022, obviously except for the bolt. But I have never owned a 44 mag anything, so I don't have any ammo. So guess what? Tolliver's had some. I got this stuff right here, Ammo Inc. I've used this stuff in the past in other calibers. But I'm definitely going to have to order some hunting ammo. But these right here, if you're not familiar with a 44 mag, that's pretty stout. I'm much more familiar with 357 mag. That is stout. But yeah, it's supposed to hold 4 in the magazine and then 1 in the pipe, so you can have 4 plus 1. But really, one of my goals, and I say this about everything I pick up just about, I've got to have a video taking a deer with everything. So I think it'll be sweet if we can do it. 44 mag versus deer. Now, obviously not with those full metal jackets, but kind of the sweet spot for 44 mag is a 240 grainer. These plinking ones are 240 grain. These right here, what's it say? Muzzle velocity of 1430. That's booking it. For a handgun round. And I'm guessing that this length barrel will probably add at least 200 to 300 feet per second over a typical 6-inch barrel 44 mag revolver. Muzzle energy 1,090 foot-pounds. Oh, so we'd be taking deer with this at like in the woods 30, 40, 50 yards. But I mean, 200 yards if you practice, I don't see why you couldn't be taking deer with 44 mag out to 200. But 100 and in, absolutely, you could be taking deer with 44 mag. But I think this one's going to be maybe put up at the top of the list once gun season opens this year, which it opens in November pretty much everywhere. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Super handy, lightweight, 44 mag. Should we put it at the top of the list for opening day of deer catching season here? First time, like I said, I'm going to use the irons, but then I'm going to put these rings on there. I'm going to have to find some type of small scope. I almost let the scopes go with those rifles, but I had Arkin EP5s on both of those long range big turrets. This is the scope that I took my mule deer with at 430 yards. Y'all watch the show know I absolutely love Arkins. I don't think Arkin even makes a 1-inch tube for anything. We get 25% off of everything Arkin, by the way. If you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. I love their scopes. 25% off everything Arkin with code HOTEEWHO. But these are 1-inch tubes. I don't think Arkin even makes a 1-inch tube scope. So I got a pile over here on the shelf of scopes I've taken off things. It's probably a 1-incher in there. If not, I'm gonna have to go find one. Y'all put in the comments down below if you got a scope you think would look good on here. But picked it up, saw it like a month ago at Tolliver's, had to have it. Got rid of one M77 and I got another. But these actions are sweet. Curious to see how this one will group. I'll sight it in at 50 yards once I get the scope on there, but we'll see how it goes first, just with the irons. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you're subscribed. I got tons of videos coming. Let me know what you think about the M77 44. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo.